Namaste, Bonnie here with AIMwell Yoga. Welcome to week 3 of the Empowerment Series. Congratulations on even making it this far. I hope that you've been having a really great time getting to know yourself and getting to know the practice of yoga. This week is really all about meditation. Of course, we'll be continuing our movement series. We will weave in those chair yoga movements and balancing standing yoga movements. But in addition, we're really going to start to ground ourselves in the practice of meditation and understand why meditating is necessary for a well life. Some of the most prominent and famous people that we know really do hang their hats on meditation. They say that it's really helped them make it through those tough parts of whatever their job entailed, or maybe even saved their lives. Now, meditation is a tool that you're learning. This is not something that maybe tomorrow you'll wake up and be like, I am a master meditator. You'll be hard pressed to find a yogi who is. Meditation is something that takes time to build up that tool and that skill set. Some benefits of meditation is that it shifts your perspective. It allows you to take a break from the daily grind. It also allows for you to find some connection within your breath and your body. It lets you take time to really sit with your thoughts, and meditation does train you to really focus your attention on something specific. Lastly, meditation is really great to improve your mood. I know that there's times where I'll be in kind of a sour mood, not quite sure how the day's gonna pan out. I'll sit down, I'll meditate for 7 minutes, and after that, I'll feel a little bit better. Maybe not like I'm gonna save the world, but at least like I'm not gonna go and destroy it. Something I want to clear up is what meditation is not. So meditation is not just a clear mind, like thinking about absolutely nothing. That's a bit impossible. We're humans. It's a natural tendency for our minds to wander. In fact, I like to tell people it's a sign that you're alive. Meditation also isn't this idea that you're at constant peace, that nothing else is happening in your body. It's not this idea that you're just feeling happy and gleeful. It's an idea that you are actively and intentionally identifying what sensations do come up in the body, what thoughts are going through the mind, and you're sitting with them. You're not trying to avoid them, but you're letting them really digest. The other thing I'll say about meditation is that it's not a religious practice. This is not a prayer. This is not hypnosis. This is not, any drug-induced activity either. This is time for yourself. You could do it any place, anywhere, in the car, as you're at a stoplight, before a big meeting, in the break room. You can do it in your bed, on the floor, in a chair. Meditation is just a practice to give yourself intentional time to sit with your thoughts and be in the present moment. Be mindful of where you are, mindful of how you're feeling, and mindful of how you're going to carry yourself into whatever life takes you. Before we get started with this week's flow, I just want to also let you all know how you might meditate. When we get to that point, here are a few tidbits that I have for you. Befriend your mind. A lot of times we might think that our mind's a scary place, that we have to run from the thoughts that come. Instead, maybe we become friends with our mind. We open up that door, we invite those thoughts in, and we just sit with them, hear what they've got to say. Once you invite in your friend that is your mind, start to observe the thoughts that come. Trying really hard not to run away or to judge what comes up, but just observe them. Wonder and be curious about why. Another thing I'll say that will make your meditation practice easier is if you find a comfortable position to sit in. This can be seated on the ground, on your mat, on a meditation pad, or you might just find comfort in sitting on your couch in an upright position, sitting in your bed, or in your car. Standing even might be a really nice way to meditate too. Find a time that will work. It might be in the early morning before you are introduced to the rest of the world. That's my favorite time. It might be at night. It could be in the middle of the day, right as you're preparing for something serious. You choose when you need to take those 5, 10, 15 minutes of intentional time with yourself. And start small. don't try to go for the full 20 and 30-minute meditation. If you've never sat with yourself for a long period of time, you might be intimidated and your mind might end up wandering to a place in which you can't really get the benefit out of the practice. It's best to have 5 really great minutes than to have 25 kind of so minutes that really influence you not to try this again.